Welcome back. There's so much in the news now about the home buyer tax credits and low interest rates. It can be quite a challenge to keep it all together. Here to help us with a few tips on the home buying process is top Colorado broker Trish Dudley. Trish, great to have you on the show today.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, Chris.
So can you give us maybe one or two key tips that today's home buyer should be aware of when looking to purchase that perfect home?
You know, Chris, the focus I have with buyers is education and expectation. I think it is just so important to educate a buyer on the process and the system. I think they need to choose agents that they're comfortable with, that can educate them on the process. A lot is taken into buying a home, and I think once you go through that education process, you can go back through and talk about expectations. There's a lot that goes on, and it can get very overwhelming, stressful, and intimidating.
That's a great suggestion. You know, what are some helpful tools or maybe resources that consumers can utilize to make the home buying process a little bit easier?
You know, a big thing is you've got to work with those experts that you're comfortable with. You're going to need a realtor, you're going to need a mortgage lender, you're going to need an inspector, you're going to learn about an appraisal and the appraiser, you're going to learn about a title agency and a closing agent. And it goes right back to that education piece in that process and understanding that those are going to be your resource tools. And where you start is with your realtor, and they can help you find those.
Oh, that's great. Sounds like a lot of steps involved.
Lots of steps.
Oh, well, thank you for that great advice. I appreciate you being on the show today.
You're so welcome. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Up next, we'll look at the new home market in Colorado with top realtor Allie Van Westenberg. But first, let's take a look at a few more great properties featured this week.